Good morning, children. How are you guys doing today? Ooh, it is freezing. I hope you guys are keeping warm. Are you ready for ring time? Great, let's get started. Who can tell me what day today is? Very good. Today is Thursday. And if today's Thursday, yesterday was Wednesday, and tomorrow will be, very good, Friday. Thursday is the fourth day of the week. Let's count it out. Monday is the first, Tuesday is the second, Wednesday is the third, and Thursday is the fourth. Let's clap out our days of the week. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That is 7 days in just 1 week. And which month are we currently in? Very good, we're in May. Let's do our months of the year. We have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. There are 12 months in just 1 year. And May is the 5th month of the year. Let's have a look. January, February, March, April, May, 5th month of the year. We're almost in June, but it already feels like winter. Woo. But we're actually, who can tell me which season we're in? Yes, we're in autumn, but very, very, very close to winter. Woo. And it feels like we're already there. Guys, who can remember what our theme for this week is? Yes, our theme for this week is transport. And we've learned about trains and cars and submarines and boats. And what do you guys think we need to learn about today? Today, we'll be talking about road safety, the things you need to do on the road to be safe. And then we'll talk about emergency vehicles. Who can tell me anything about road safety? Road safety is the rules of the road that we need to follow to make sure that we are safe and that we keep the people around us safe. I'm going to quickly show you guys a few road safety signs. I want to see if you can tell me what they mean. Hey guys, can you tell me what the sign means? It says on it, do not enter, and it has a line right through it. This means you cannot go in. And this one, it's a big red stop sign. It also says stop on it, S-T-O-P, stop. And it means you need to stop, you need to wait. Next, when you have a triangle with a little man walking through, what does that mean? It means that there's a pedestrian crossing. And if you're driving a car or any other vehicle, you need to be careful and watch out for when people walk over the road. Next, I have a picture of a granny walking over the pedestrian crossing with her grandson. And there's also a car. What do you think is good road safety rules for crossing the road? You need to, if you're a child, hold somebody's hands. You need to wait. At a robot, you'll see that there's a little green man and a little red man. The little red man means stop, you need to wait. And the little green man shows that you can go. Our next road safety tip driving in the car. What is one of the most important rules when driving in the car? Very good. You need to put your safety belt on. It's very important. Do you know why you need to put your safety belt on? Because if there's an accident and you have to brake quickly or you smash into something, if you're not wearing your safety belt, you will be flung out of the car. You'll get very hurt. So it's very important to always wear your safety belt when you're in the car. Another important rule of the car is do never, ever, 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 ever open up the door while your mommy and your daddy is driving. You always keep that door shut until the car has come to a complete stop. Okay guys, next I'm going to teach you guys about emergency vehicles. Can you tell me what kind of emergency vehicles you get? Very good. You get a fire truck, a police car, and an ambulance. Who can tell me what police do? Yes, police are there to catch naughty criminals and keep us safe. They also need to help us if there's been an accident or if somebody gets lost. I'm going to quickly show you guys a video of police. Next, let's talk about an ambulance. Who can tell me what ambulances do? Very good. They're there to help people who get hurt or get sick. So I know if you get hurt or sick, you should go to the hospital. But ambulance help those people who can't wait to get to the hospital, who need somebody to quickly come and help them and take them to the hospital. They sometimes help them inside the ambulance on their way to the hospital. Just hold on a second and I'm going to show you guys a video of ambulances.
Gotta get ready for the day ahead. There may be people in need of me. Put on my siren and rush to the spot. Could be an emergency. If there's an emergency, you just can't take any chance. When you're needing a hospital.
Yes, I'm an ambulance. My job is to save people.
When there's an accident, I'm first to reach. I know the importance of time. Carry a team of medics with me. They do a job so fine. If there's an emergency, you just can't take any chance. When you're needing a hospital, call.
Cars make way for me when they see me on the road because they know it's an emergency.
Gotta get ready for the day ahead. There may be people in need of me. Put on my siren and rush to the spot. Could be an emergency. If there's an emergency, you just can't take any chance. When you're needing a hospital, call me, I'm an ambulance. Yes, I'm an ambulance. Hope you don't need to call me, but if you do, I'll be there.
Okay guys, last but most definitely not least is fire trucks. What do you think fire trucks help with? Very good, they help for when there's fires, or when there's people stuck in cars, stuck in trees, stuck on roofs, just about stuck anywhere. They'll help you out. Let's go and have a look at a video about fire trucks.
Firefighter going on duty. Firefighter, the engine is a beauty. Firefighter getting kinda sooty, putting out fires all day. In the firefighting job, there's a ton to do. Gotta test the siren, feed the fire dog too. When the bell goes ring, gotta drop down the pole. Grab a hat and some boots and be ready to roll. Firefighters dipping through the city. Firefighter rescuing a kitty. Firefighter bopping to a ditty about putting out fires all day. Gotta scurry up a ladder, gotta spray with the hose. Gotta handle an axe and wear fireproof clothes. Gotta give first aid and when the work's all through, have a firehouse chilly with the rest of the crew. Firefighter saving lots of lives. Firefighter husbands and their wives. Firefighter giving high fives after putting out fires all day. Putting out fires all day.
Now that we know what emergency vehicles are and what the people do inside emergency vehicles, can you think of things that they do that are the same? Emergency vehicles all have very loud sirens. Have you ever heard them? They go, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. And that is to warn people that they are coming and they need to please get out of the way because they need to get where they're going very, very quick. So if you hear an emergency vehicle coming, you must remind your mommies and daddies to please move out of the way so that they can come past. Another thing that emergency vehicles do is they help the community. The people who drive the emergency vehicles and who come to us is emergency personnel. And they always help the community. Without them, we would be lost. Okay guys, let's go and have a look at what Teacher Sal has to teach us today.
Good morning, guys. Teacher Sal here again. How are you all doing today? It's so freezing. I'm very cold. That's why I've got a jersey with a polar neck just to keep my body warm. I hope that you are all keeping warm and dressed warmly and sitting by the heater or by the fire in your warm pajamas. Do you know what day of the week it is? Today is Thursday, and Thursday is the 4th day of our week. Let's clap it out. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. There are 7 days in our week. And it's a very cold day today. So I think we really are in our winter, aren't we? The only thing is the sky is still very blue and there's still lots of sun. So we are quite lucky. So today we are going to learn about a different type of transport. Can anybody guess what you think we're going to learn about? That's right. We're going to learn about rockets. A little while back we did our space theme, you may or may not remember, and we touched on rockets as well in our space theme. So let's have a look at all about rockets. What I thought we could do first was make our own rocket. So just something easy once again. Teacher Sal thinks it's easy, and something that you guys can do if you want to. So I've just got a plain white piece of paper. Then I cut out a long piece of paper, red paper, and this is a rectangle. Remember, a rectangle has 2 long sides and 2 short sides, 4 sides to it. So you can also draw your own rocket. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Teacher Sal's just going to make our rocket. And we'll just see how our rocket's going to look. Just a little bit more glue for the cardboard. So there is the body of our rocket. You can also draw this whatever colors you want to, whether it's Cokies or crayon. You can draw a long rectangle like that. And then we're going to do the top part of our rocket, and this is a triangle, a blue triangle, and a triangle has 1, 2, 3 sides. So you can learn about your shapes while we're doing our arts and crafts. And let's stick the top of our rocket like that. Okay, and then we're going to do the wings of our rockets. I've cut out 2 wings, and these are also triangles, but small triangles. We're going to stick that down. And of course, when we do that, it's going to help our rocket take blast off. There is our bottom of our rocket, the wings to blast off. And now, oh goodness, what we're going to do is make little windows so that we can see out our rocket. Do you know what shape that is? It is a circle, and it's a circle because it is round. So I've cut out 3 circles, which I'm going to put on our rocket. 1, 2, and I'm going to do another one, which will make it 3. So then we have 3 windows to look out of our rocket. What fun! And now what I think we should do, and you can take a Cokie for this too, or a crayon, is make fire coming out the bottom of the rocket. So I'll show you. You can just do little squiggles. Oh, just need to stick our wings coming off like that. And there is our rocket. Can you see? I'm not sure. I did it in orange. I made little squiggles for the fire. So guys, you can try this at home if you want to practice your cutting and you've got colored paper, or even if you've got white paper, you can cut out the shape of your rocket and then you can color it in any color you want. Good fun and good practice for your cutting skills. Okay. Right, so let's have a look at rockets, all about rockets. So rockets have power, they rise and they roar, the rocket's waiting to soar. There is a rocket and it's going to blast off into the sky. Rockets carry astronauts with cool white suits. oxygen helmets, and gravity boots. Remember in our space theme, I also spoke about astronauts. Astronauts are people that go up into space, and they go in a rocket, and they wear a special space suit with an oxygen mask and boots. They are going into space. Then whoosh, countdown is finishing. 3, 2, 1, action, blast off. The journey has begun. Rockets have fuel in great big tanks. When they're empty, they drop away. Thanks. So here are the tanks with fuel. They drop away when they are empty. So the rockets need fuel to fly into space, just like a car and needs fuel to drive on the road. Up in space, you're really light, so astronauts strap themselves in tight, because remember, there's no gravity there, so you can float around in space. So when you're in the spaceship sitting down, you need to strap yourself up when you are in the rocket. Okay. Rockets explore through space. They zoom far, far into space and up to the moon. So yes, a lot of rockets are sent into space to go and explore what's in space, to look at the moon and perhaps other planets as well. Out comes the lander with legs ready and fiery boosters to hold it steady. So this is the lander, and the astronauts will be in here, and they get out of here to go and walk around in space, specifically on the moon. Rockets take astronauts out to a place that's strange and wonderful, silent space. And there are the astronauts we were talking about that wear the special space suits and the special gravity boots and the oxygen helmet to give them oxygen, because there's no oxygen in space. Can you see? Moon mission over. The lander's left outside. We're back in the rocket for a return ride. And where do you think they are going? They're leaving the moon and they're going back to Earth, where we live. Rockets re-enter in a fairy flash on land or in sea, and the helicopter carries a brave crew away. Let's give them a cheer. Hip, hip, hooray! So rocket bits, we've got gravity boots, which I was telling you about, and the gravity boots keep you on the ground so that you grip the ground without taking off, because there's no gravity. Then we've got the lunar lander, which is a part of the rocket, and the astronauts get into that to go onto a planet, onto the moon, and it lands safely there. Then an oxygen helmet, you need that in order to breathe. So the astronauts need to wear helmets with their spacesuits. Then fuel tanks, remember the fuel is what makes the rocket go. And without that it doesn't go. Then the command module is the part of the rocket where astronauts travel their way to the moon. So that's just part of the rocket, steering the spaceship or the rocket to the moon. What fun! So I have another book on space, and I think I showed this to you when we were learning about space earlier on. Let's have a look for some rockets here. See, here are pictures again of astronauts going around in space. Does anybody remember from our space theme who was the first astronaut to land on the moon? It was Neil Armstrong. A very, very long time ago. And here are more rockets that are blasting off. So something interesting about rockets or space shuttles, they circle the Earth at speeds of about 28,000 kilometers per hour. So it takes a shuttle only 90 minutes to go around the whole world. And the crew that are in the shuttle can see a sunset or a sunrise every 45 minutes. Because if they're on one part of the world, the sun is rising, and the other part, the sun is setting. And then we've got obviously different rockets. So NASA is where is the National Space Association in America. It's where a lot of astronauts go and learn to become an astronaut, and where a lot of rockets and spaceships are built. Let's have a look quickly. And when you are in space, if you're in your rocket, maybe you can see comets and maybe you can see asteroids. I just wanted to show you one more thing. Let's have a look. So I said to you it was Neil Armstrong who landed first on the moon, and also Edwin Aldrin. There were two Americans, the first two people to land on the moon, and they would have had to go in a rocket or spaceship to actually get to the moon, wouldn't have they? So there's lots and lots of interesting facts about rockets, and that is another type of transport. So what I thought we could do is we could do Climb Aboard the Rocket song. Climb aboard the rocket, we're going to the moon. Hurry and get ready, we're going to blast off soon. Put on your helmets, hear the countdown. Let's count with all our might. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and blast off in our rocket. Shall we do that again? Climb aboard the rocket, we're going to the moon. Hurry and get ready, we're going to blast off soon. Put on your helmets and buckle up real tight. Here comes the countdown, let's count with all our might. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and blast off! Lots of fun. I also want to do our transport song. So we're going to do our transport song with all the little things that I have shown you through our week's theme that we have made. So we'll start off with our little aeroplane, and we will do, let's go, flying in aeroplane, left and right, left and right, left and right. The aeroplane goes left and right, up in the sky. And then we've got our submarine. Oh, sorry. Our yellow submarine goes under the water, under the water, under the water. Our yellow submarine goes under the water. in the deep blue sea. And then we've got our boat, which we learnt about yesterday. Our big blue and red boat goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Our big blue and red boat goes up and down, all across the waves. And then we've got our car. Remember the car that I showed you how to make the other day? The cars on the road go beep, 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 beep. The cars on the road go beep, 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 all over town. And then the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all over town. And now that is the end of our ring, the end of our ring, the end of our ring. And now that is the end of our ring. Thank you for joining me. Guys, I hope you had a wonderful morning learning about rockets and spaceships. And try see if you can make your very own one. Something fun to do. And tomorrow I will see you again, and it will be Friday, which is the 5th day of the week, and that's the end of our school week. Guys, have a wonderful afternoon. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Okay guys, for very cool Thursday, our story for today is The Flashing Fire Engine. Big, bold fire engines waiting day and night, ready for a rescue or a blazing firefight. As soon as there's a fire alarm, the engine starts to roar. The firefighters jump aboard. It rumbles out the door. In helmets, fireproof coats and trousers, boots so big and strong, the crew are dressed and ready as the engine zooms along. When the engine finds the fire, it quickly pulls up near. The crew jump out, unroll the hose, and get out all the gear. The hose has got a nozzle that shoots a jet of spray. It squirts right at the blazing flames and sizzles them away. The water tank is empty soon, so where can we find more? The engine's pumps can pull it up from the pipes below the ground. The fire is hot and roaring. It makes a lot of smoke. The firefighters put on masks, otherwise they'll choke. The ladder rises upwards. It reaches for the sky. A fiery engine ladder stretches up so very high. Sometimes there's a platform right up at the top. It waits beside the window, then into you hop. At last the fire is extinguished. The flames are all put out. Lower the ladder, roll the hose, hooray! The fire crew shout. Back inside the station, the crew can take a break, but the fire engine's ready and it's waiting wide awake. And that's our story for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's dream time. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!